in the same class together and whatever. So me and Nakeeb wanted to start a YouTube channel like when we started college. And the hardest part was thinking of a name. We wanted to do like Slimmo. That was the first name, Slimmo.
Oh, thank God I didn't do that.
Actually, what I wanted was Mo Slim, but he wouldn't let that rock.
Yeah, it's Mo Slim. That sounds mad.
Tell me, you know what's crazy? I've never heard you guys talk about this story because I know it's a little tension. I know there was a little. I'm not gonna say beef, but it was brotherly beef. See, the good thing about you guys, the good thing about you guys, and I want you guys to get to it, is that you guys were still like brothers at the same time. Like obviously, you guys know my situation. I had a YouTube channel with 2 other members, just like you guys had 3 members. I had 3 members, but with my one, it's not like with someone that I grew up with when they were 4 years old. It's someone that was a whole totally different story. So hearing your story is pretty interesting. So continue on.
No, I remember when me and Slim like were first starting it. We knew at the time that like one person was usually the face of YouTube channel, right? And we recognized that. But me and Slim were like, yo, like we see ourselves coming in as a group, like we know we can do it, and we were pushing for that. But
we didn't do like you said, like I gave everybody on the channel like their airtime. Like we do a skit, like someone with they'll be the main face of the skit. You know, sometimes I'll be the brains behind, like not like. It was not just me in the face of every skit, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it'll be a skit just about Nakeeb. Sometimes it'll be a skit about just Khaled, you know, that's how we try to do it. We try to like equal out the, you know, the airtime.
That's why I always feel like whenever you have a group on YouTube, it's always so hard because, yo, I'm telling you, that's why right now with BTS, they're saying it's their 7th year together. The 7th year is always like bad luck, like, you know, like bad luck. So that's what I'm saying. BTS, you never know, they might separate. People go crazy. But like, as groups, I feel like it always separates and it's always so hard. And that's why I thank God with me and Slim, like I have my own channel, you have your own channel, and we just collab.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly.
And we've always told you, so you know it's weird. I always call him Nakeeb. I call him by his last name, Nakeeb.
Everybody calls Nakeeb by his last name. I just started calling you Nakeeb, and I don't know. Like, it's better to say Mo because there's too many Mo's, especially in Bay Ridge. You know how many Mo's there's in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn? A lot. Too many, bro. You scream Mo, and everybody's gonna turn their head. Everybody, even my dad.
But seriously, even my dad is Mohsen, so you say Mo. But
oh my God,
you're really like. You're an interesting character to me. You're really nice. You're one of the nicest dudes that I know. I've never seen you like argue or get loud with anyone or violate unless you have to. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you remember all the fights we had in Toronto. Yeah, that's and you got down because people were trying to. No one even knows about this fight in Toronto. We had a big fight in Toronto, and then you had to get down. You had to get down and fight. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen you. I've always seen you nice, jolly, happy. So I'm glad you're on this podcast and we can get to know you a lot more. So when you guys started this, I'm asking you a question for both of you guys. When you guys started Slimmofication, who was like so you said you wanted who was the first one wanted to come up with a YouTube channel? Like with me, I was gonna do a YouTube channel myself, and then the other 2 members wanted to do themselves, but then we ended up doing it together. You wanted to do it yourself?
I wanted to do a YouTube channel. Yeah, I was the one that wanted to make a YouTube channel.
So and then Khaled and him came in, or how did they come in the picture?
I remember Slim approached me, right? We were just walking one night, and he approached me. He's like, "Yo, I really want to do YouTube, right?" And it was just for him initially. And then like I told him, like at that point, I was really into YouTube culture too, right? I was watching so many different YouTubers, and I was like, "Yo, Slim, like I feel like I know so much about it. I know a lot of behind the scenes. I can help you out." And that's how it started. It started off as me just helping him out. But then as we started bouncing ideas off each other, we realized that like we could do so much better if we worked together. Yeah. You know?
And we actually made a sick team. Like I really like I still look back at the skits we made together and I really enjoyed them. Like,
you guys made amazing skits. I remember watching it and I was like, wow.
Like low budget skits. Like we didn't put no money.
It wasn't low budget. It was high budget skills for like
high budget. We had no money like most people make skits, they have all this money to support them for the skits. We had nothing. Like we're just young broke college kids trying to make people laugh. That's what we were, bro.
And y'all did a really good job because I remember watching it and I was like, well, it was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh, my man.
Thank you, bro.
I loved the ideas you had. Just trust me, you know, like you guys had a lingo, you guys had a little plot twist. So I love that so much. But what I don't love is how the fuck on earth, like, what the fuck happened? Like, cause I remember when I met Slim and I started getting cool with Slim, you were never there. You were never in the picture. I remember seeing you in the videos, but then you just vanished for like 2-3 years. And I'm not gonna lie, I know it's probably like a deep moment for you guys, but I don't remember. What the fuck happened?
Yo, all right, so this is what happened basically. This is what I remember. So like in the beginning, Nakeeb, like one thing I like about him a lot, he's always down. Like he's one person that's down for anything, bro. You could tell him you do something, he'll be down for it. You know, like so whenever I had something like an idea that I wanted to do, he's always down.
I'll eat ass.
Hey yo,
I mean, I might if he pays me enough.
Hey yo, chill out, man. Hey yo, but yeah, Nakeeb's that dude that's always down for everything. So whenever I had an idea, like we made all these skits together. Like he bound like helped me out. Like whenever I had an idea, like he'll elaborate on the idea, like expand on it and help it make it better. And like I love the ideas he would come up with and stuff. Like we just made a good team together, whatever. But
the creative process I was gonna say was my favorite part because like almost every time it was Slim bringing the idea, and then we spent almost an hour or two just like making it funnier and funnier and funnier. Like I used to love that experience of just taking a simple concept and then we stretch it out to something crazy. And then putting
I know
it together.
exactly. That's an amazing feeling. I know exactly. So what the fuck happened? So you gonna tell me or not?
Yo, chill out, man. Chill out.
I want to get to the juicy part.
I'm trying
Who swung first?
So basically, I was always making I was trying to make a video every single week. You know, I was legit trying to be a YouTuber, like trying to do this full time. But at the same time, it's hard because we go to school. You know, we're college students. Where we work at the same time, so we barely have days to film. And on top of that, we gotta like
coordinate our free time.
Coordinate our schedules, especially. So like whenever there was times that we'll like I'll try to schedule a film, Nakeeb wouldn't be able to make it sometimes. Like what were the reasons? I forgot.
Why would you not be able to make it?
So at first, all right, so if something came up like work or school, that was understandable, right? But what happened a lot was at that time it was just difficult for me just to leave my house just because I had a very controlling household. My mom just didn't want me going outside at all.
Yeah, his mom.
So how old were you at the time?
I was like 21 at the time, bro. 20? Yeah.
You guys, it's our problem.
Understand it.
Our problem.
No, that's not our problem. Nakeeb's situation was a little bit more like crazier than everyone else. Not, I wouldn't say crazy, but his mom was mad strict. Like he was that kid that never left his crib. Like he never got to experience. Like me and Wakas would chill after school, try to hang out. We'll wait outside his crib for him to hang out with us. Yeah. But he wouldn't be able to hang out with us. He couldn't.
I remember one time, someone Wakas literally rang my doorbell. Right, this is after school. I just came home, maybe like 20 minutes. They rang my doorbell, and then my mom answered, and they go, "Oh, can Nakeeb come out?" Mom goes like, "No," right to the face. And I was standing behind her like, "Yo, please let me out, man."
And that tactic works for everybody. You know, when you go to someone else's parents, they always say yes. They can't say no to their friends.
And my mom knows you. It's not like you're a random person coming up to the crib. Like she knew you all her life.
Why would she not want to like?
She was trying to protect me from the bad influences of the street, which I understand.
Wow, so Slim is a really bad influence.
This guy's terrible.
There is a lot of bad influences in the street. Like you understand, but at the same time, like I feel like sometimes if you hold something too close to you, like you can't just protect from all the bad things. You know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it could go wrong. Like that could make someone turn to the bad things instead of
even with a lot of like a lot of parents when they're strict on girls, they end up like wanting to run away. They end up wanting to do stupid shit worse.
Yeah, you know what's worse? They say about strict parents. They say that like
it makes sneaky children.
It makes sneaky children. Yeah, like
so you sneaky?
I mean, nah, I'm a bad liar. I can never be sneaky. I tried. I'm a terrible liar.
My parents are strict too. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we come from Yemeni parents. Yeah, every Yemeni parent's strict. You know, but for me, like I feel like I was such like a crazy young kid. Like I was always sneaking out, and then I would get screamed at every single night. I'm like, okay, like I've done it so many times to the point where my parents like they just gave up. Like, yo, fuck this. Because I was to the point I was sneaking through the window to come home at late night.
What the hell?
I'm hanging out, bro. Like I was sneaking through the windows. I'll climb in the window, right. First floor, go inside.
So I couldn't do that because I was on the 3rd floor, so there was no option for me.
All right, so when he wasn't making it to film with you for Slimmofication, so what happened? Like what?
Yeah, it started building a lot of tension. You know, I would get upset because like it would happen very often, and like, at the point like it's dismotivating. I really wanted to keep this YouTube channel alive. You know, I feel like we're doing a good job. A lot of people in the neighborhood were coming up to us saying, "Yo, you guys are really fun." We had people that really supported us. You know, in the neighborhood, like you guys are really funny. I enjoy your skits. I watch them with my family, and at the time we didn't have that much followers that followed us like that, but it really motivated me when I heard that. So I really wanted to push out more stuff. I would do vlogs, and on top of that, I'll try to plan
even when
videos.
even when he wouldn't show up, you would still like would you still do the video?
Well, no. At first, you wouldn't do it. At first, we try to reschedule, but then it happens so often. Someone's like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it myself. You know, and I remember like
So do you admit to your fault?
No, of course, yeah. Like
see, that's what I'm saying. You're real one for doing it. A lot of people wouldn't admit their faults.
No, because I understand completely where Slim came from, and I remember like when it started getting like really bad. Like he would just stop telling me what the videos he had planned, right? He would just go out and do it, right? And then like so at first he would still hit me up and be like, "Yo, promote the video." Slim was always on top of me about that too. Like he had to be on top of me about that. Because like for me, I saw it as a fun thing to do. Slim's work ethic was different. You know, so Slim was trying to push a career out of it. and me and him just weren't on the same workflow.
I seen that. I definitely seen that pushing him, and I seen the killer instinct of YouTube. Like I want to do this.
Yeah, I was
chasing. I like that.
I really wanted to, especially because we had a lot of doubters as well. Like a lot of people were like hating, shitting on us, bro. Yeah. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna make this shit happen, bro. Watch, I'm gonna make everybody like that who doubted me. Like I'll make them feel like I'm gonna prove them wrong, bro. That's what I wanted to do.
That's what's good to have haters. So haters out there, hello, say hi to the haters. You know what I'm
saying? They were my biggest motivators, honestly. Like, they really motivated me. But honestly, I was really passionate about YouTube and filming. I really loved to do it. You know, like, I felt like I was born to entertain. Like I was always like a outgoing young kid. So like I wanted to do this so bad. Like I couldn't see myself doing anything. Like at this point right now, I can't see myself doing anything else. You know, besides like YouTubing, because that's all I know right now. But like. I really wanted to pursue something out of it, so I kept filming, and that's when around the time I met you too. You know, like I would link up with you and Shake, and we. So
at the time then, we started linking up at that time when he
at
was,
that time, yeah.
And then what happened? What happened with Nakeeb? Because he just went MIA.
So at the time Slim started linking up with you is when our tensions were at its highest. You know.
Damn. So it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. But like,
I was like in the middle.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I was in the middle. Because I remember seeing him in the videos, and I thought maybe like. And Slim would never say anything about you. Like, see, that's the good thing about Slim. He would never talk shit about you or nothing. Yeah.